Good evening, class 10. Class 10, Unit 19, Biology, Heredity and Variation, Nepali Bomsanu Kram. Main objective, main objectives of this lesson are heredity, variation, mutation, gene, genotype, phenotype, Mendel's experiment on peas with reasons. Three laws: law of dominance, law of segregation, and law of independent assortment. Monohybrid, just by the name mono means one, di means two, cross, genetics, etc. And mainly Mendel, John Gregor Mendel did his experiments on peas, not on other any other organisms like frogs, fishes, etc. Mainly it shows peas for different reasons. See, and another diagram we generally do on diagrams, monohybrid cross and dihybrid cross. See, some simple questions are as follows. Question number one: define variation. Very easy. The word variation is derived from the verb vary or differ. फरक हुनु. Variation is the morphological difference or difference between two organisms. Okay. There may be different types of variation: continuous variation, discontinuous variation, environmental variation. फरक हुनु. For example, even twins vary in different structures. Although they look alike, but they vary in different ways. The heredity, just by the word heredity means transfer. It is the transfer of parental characters to the generations or offsprings. The main cause is genetics. It is the scientific and systematic study of variation and heredity. Genetics. The gene, it is the particular segment or particle of the deoxyribonucleic acid which is found in the chromosomes of the cell. The cell contains chromosome and nucleus. The chromosome contains a very special type of organ thing that is called gene. Gene is responsible to transfer hereditary characters from parents to offsprings. E. Genotype. Just by the word geno means internal character. It is the genetic structure of an organism. It is difficult to see. Although there is phenotype. Just by the word pheno, it can be expressed outside. It is an external character of an organism which can be expressed outwardly. Question number one. 1E F. Now 1F, 1G. G monohybrid cross or just monohybrid say cross. It is the cross between two organisms having one different characters. One different character. Only one different character, like tall and dwarf. If you say tall and dwarf, that is monohybrid cross. For example, tall and dwarf is height related to only height or color. That is monohybrid cross. Is dihybrid cross. Just by the word di means two. It is the cross between organisms with two contrasting or different characters. Two contrasting meaning different. If there are at least two different characters, it is called dihybrid cross. For example, tall, tall and red. If we say tall and red, that is tall height. This is color. Tall and red, dwarf and white, etc. Round, shape, round and yellow. Shape of the seed, round and yellow, etc. If you take at least height and color, at least two different characters, it is called dihybrid cross. Monohybrid cross, only one character, etc. In the same way, dominant character, GHI, just by the word dominant character. Okay, it is the strong character which suppresses another in an experiment. Mendel did his experiment on peas and he found the strong or dominant character, which we can see. It is a strong or suppressing character seen in the F1 filial generation. Seen in the F1 filial generation. When you take, for example, tall, black, green pod, yellow seed, green pod, yellow seed. If you take tall and dwarf, between tall and dwarf, tall is the dominant, black and white, black is the dominant, green pod and yellow pod, green is the dominant, but seed, yellow seed and say green seed, yellow seed is the dominant character, but green seed is the recessive character. Yes. Dominant character, recessive character. It is generally denoted by TT, DB, capital letter, green part GG, tall, red. In red also, RR, etc. Capital TT, DB, GG, RR. Generally, recessive character. It is the weak or suppressed, weak or suppressed, dominant bhaigo, suppressed character seen in the F1 or F2 filial generation. We can see the recessive character later on, but in the first filial we cannot see. There is, but we cannot see recessive character, although it is hidden. So, for example, TT, dwarf, BB, white, GG. In this case, it is denoted by this one. But example, in tall we can write dwarf, black, white, red flower, white flower, green pod. See, green pod but yellow pod. And yellow pod is, see, green pod dominant, yellow pod recessive. Yellow seed, पहिलो दाना हुने, Dominant means yellow seed, green seed, green seed of pea. हरियो दाना हुने चाहिँ रिसेसिभ क्यारेक्टर. सो simple word, dominant means strong, which can suppress others. Recessive means which is suppressed or which is weak in the character. Recessive, dominant strong, recessive weak. Question number 1. Question number 2. Do you know why Gregor Mendel chose who is the father of genetics? See, who is called the father of genetics? Why did he choose peas on his or for his experiment? And we can write, why didn't he choose other plants and animals, and why did he choose frogs, fishes and other animals? Why? See, who is called the father of genetics? Gregor Mendel is called the father of genetics. Although he is no longer on the earth, he is still called the father of genetics because he was the first person, first pioneering personality. Gregor Mendel is called the father of genetics. Why did he? He chose, past tense, he chose peas for his experiment or experiments for the following reasons. Why did he choose peas? P, care of the layer. Number 1, varieties, different varieties of peas are found in all seasons and all places, almost all places. What do you mean different varieties? Not only one type of variety, different varieties. For example, tall and dwarf. अग्लो हुने र होचो हुने. Red and white flower. रातो फुल फुल्ने र सेतो फुल फुल्ने. Another, green and yellow pod. Yellow pods. हरियो कोसा र पहेँलो कोसा हुने. Again, yellow and green seeds. Yellow and green seeds. Axial and terminal. Round and wrinkled. Round and wrinkled. So many. Round and wrinkled. So अघि पढेको गोलो दाना भएको, etc. Different varieties of peas are found. Another, it is easy and quick to easy and quick, short, quick, easy, quick and short to study the life cycle. The study of life cycle is very easy. Another, healthy hybrids can be obtained. The hybrids obtained are healthy and all the characters are transferred. They are the main reasons that may not choose peas, not others. Experiment. Question number 2. Number 1. Different varieties are found. Easy, quick, and short to study life cycle. Life cycle is easy. Healthy hybrids can be obtained, etc. They are the main reasons. Question number 2. Question number 3. Question number 3. Draw the monohybrid cross chart up to the F2 filial generations when round seeded pea plants called RR are cross pollinated or crossed, say crossed or cross pollinated with round seeded wrinkled seeded pea plants राउन्ड हुने गोलो हुने र रिङ्कल हुने गोलो लाइक राउन्ड गोलो हुने रिङ्कल साउनी परेपछि राउन्ड एन्ड रिङ्कल you have to write 2 points. F1 generation to F2 generations. First of all, you have to write down the meaning. Solution of this question is this one. Let R for round, capital R for round, small r for wrinkled. Here wrinkled is not W, it is R, round R round, R for round. But here W is not for wrinkled, but small r is for wrinkled to make our study easier. Solution: capital R round, dominant, small r wrinkled, recessive character. F1 filial generations. You will know the difference between F1 filial generation and F2 filial generation by seeing F1 filial generation is R, capital R, round. See, first and this first and cross with this, and the same, and second with the first, and this one with the first. Capital small, capital small, capital small, capital small. When you should know when capital small, capital small, capital small, capital small, this is called the 100% hybrid rate. A hybrid is an organism formed from two genetically different organisms belonging to the same species. एउटै species तर त्यसको genetically different. 100% hybrid rate means all are red, but externally we can say they are red, but actually this dominant recessive character. There are dominant characters and recessive characters. So 100% hybrid rate. When you know capital small, you should know this generation is F1 generation, F2 filial generation. See, how to know F1 or F2? F1, capital small, 100% hybrid rate. When you write, see, the same thing, F2 filial generations, capital small. See, 100% hybrid rate. यो वर्णशङ्कर हुने खालको रातो, शुद्ध रातो होइन कि अशुद्ध खालको रातो, हाइब्रिड रेड, not pure red. So first of all, take this first and first, this first and the second, here second and this one, same. How to write? Draw, just like algebra multiplication. You can easily write. See, capital R, red, red, pure red and dwarf, and this R, small, capital, capital small, and small. What do you mean by this? This one is pure red, Shuddha Rato. These two P's are hybrid red, and this one is pure white, pure no, round. Okay? Hybrid red. What you, I write round here, round. So hybrid pure round, R for round, hybrid round and pure wrinkled. Actually R and R for round and red and white. See, this is red, this is white, but here is red and round and wrinkled same. Meaning same. उस्तै हुन्छ. Red R means red, but round here round and wrinkled. Capital R round, R pure round, capital small, hybrid round, and small pure wrinkled. What is the phenotype ratio? Phenotype ratio is 3:1. Externally, externally we see that there are among 4, out of 4, 3 are round. 3 by 4. And out of 4, only 1 is wrinkled. Phenotype ratio 1, 2, 3. Out of 4, 3 are hybrid round, pure round 1, hybrid round 2. 2 plus 1, 3. And pure wrinkled 1. This is called phenotype ratio. Genotype ratio is different. It is the genetic structure. Genotype means pure round 1, hybrid round 2, and pure wrinkled 1. This round and this round is different. So genotype ratio 1:2:1. This much for today.